Hey guys, it's me Dylan. You guys all know that, SixxFox here, whatever you would like to call me. How is it going? I hope your day is going well, your night, whatever it may be. I mean, by the time you guys are seeing this, it's going to be in the morning. At least for me it is. That's when I scheduled this video, but this was actually recorded yesterday night. So you can kind of go within the time frame there, but I haven't done one of these in a really long time, and that is just talking to you guys, the audience, and every single one of you that has just decided to subscribe to my channel and become part of this great community that we're all trying to build together, to say the least. I mean, there's a lot of different things that I could probably talk about here, which I'm going to. This is kind of one of those videos where I apologize if I repeat myself because I'm going off of no script, which I usually don't do anyways. So I'm not trying to make it sound like I have a script and I am like this super professional guy, but I really wanted just to sit down, talk to you guys, update you on some things, and also to thank you guys. Like, besides my milestone videos, like when I hit 100 subs, 500 subs, 1,000, etc., I really don't think I have done this enough. And last night, probably at like 2 in the morning, to be honest, I was kind of going through all my subscriptions and my analytics and everything on the channel, and it just dawned upon me that I have now, like, I don't know why, I didn't notice it before until I looked last night, and I don't know if it's just because if it's me being arrogant or greedy, but I was just like, there was just something deep down inside of me that just did not feel like my channel was growing enough, or I wasn't getting enough attention as I want or I deserve, which is, like I said, now that I looked at it last night, is not that at all. We have, over the last year, have built such a big community. There is so many of you. Like, I was at work this morning, and there was only, okay, so I worked up in this bar area, up in a grocery store. For those of you guys who do not know, I do work in a grocery store, but I was up there, and there was only 5 people sitting down at the cafe. Like, we have a little cafe kind of section there, and I just said to myself, I was like, so, you know, there's been times where my videos haven't performed very well, and it's like this, you get this weird depression or this weird kind of slumber that you didn't do good enough, or your video was like, I don't know, it just wasn't as good as it can be. And for example, say you only got 5 views on that video. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about this when I was up in the cafe looking at those physical 5 people. I was like, that's actually a lot. If you were to have those 5 people sit there in the same room as you and watch you do exactly what I'm doing now, which is making a video, that would be really nerve-wracking. And it kind of was a humbling experience, if that makes any sense, to just the amount of people that we have gathered up in a year. And like I said, I don't really do these types of videos enough, and I think I want to get into doing them a little bit more often than I have been, which, like I said, I'm probably going to repeat myself, but has not been very much at all, besides my milestone videos. And that is just thanking you guys, talking to you guys. It is so awesome. You are seriously the heart and soul. Like, you guys see something in me that's either entertaining or funny or whatever it may be, to want to stick around and help me out, join the community, be this little family that we are, you could say the least. And it is just thank you guys. Seriously, I don't think I have ever said this enough, and I really need to say it more often. And I'm not gonna lie, like, becoming big on YouTube has always been a dream of mine. To get, like, I don't know, it's that far-fetched dream that nobody thinks can happen, and I just want to prove them wrong, if that makes sense. You know, it's only the select few can get it, and it's like, why not me kind of thing. But the whole reason I'm bringing this up is, the more and more I have been looking at it, and looking at, we have right now, to this day, this time where this recording goes up, I believe 1,081 of you guys. That is mind-blowing. That is more kids than the entire high school I went to combined. And I was just thinking to myself, like, every time I stream, every time I upload a video, or every time I see somebody comment or interact on my channel, I know you guys. I feel like I know you personally, and I think it's time for you guys to know me a little bit more personally as well and make that a mutual relationship. Like how we go in Discord after streams and we voice chat and we bullcrap and we have so much fun. I love that so much. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I was thinking, if I were just to become a big channel one day and have this big, massive following of people, it's not that I wouldn't look at you guys any differently, but it would just be so hard to keep up and to get to know every single one of you individually, which I think is a very honor for myself. An honor for me to create content for every single one of you guys and to start to know you guys personally and hang out with you. You guys join in streams, we talk in Discord, everything like that. And it's like, even when I like bring up a contest, like that's something I want to do in the future, which I'm going to bring up as some other little updates in a minute or two after I kind of get done ranting here. But like, you guys participate in that stuff, and it's so awesome to see the community interaction and your guys' love for the content that I create. And I just think I need to be more upfront and more personal with you guys. And I really do apologize that I haven't been doing this as much as I should have. So seriously, thank you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are what makes it worth it for me, knowing that I at least have somebody watching this video right now, somebody who's interested in what I have to say, and somebody who cares. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. But without further ado, I think this is the section where I want to talk about a little bit of some updates really quick. Some things that I would like to do in the future of the channel. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I think I've already taken enough of your guys' time, and I don't know, like I said, I usually don't make videos like this, so it might be difficult. I might just be rambling on and on, but hopefully you guys can make some sense out of this and understand what I'm trying to say and get across. But like I said, okay, not to stall anymore, not stalling anymore, but the updates, something that I'd like to do in the future. One thing that I've been thinking about a really ton, I don't know, that didn't make sense, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, but I want to start or try to do charity streaming. You guys have been wanting me to do more streaming, which that's another thing I'm going to bring up is streaming versus me pre-recording episodes, but streaming for charity is a really good idea, and I've been looking at some various charities that I would like to do this for and stream for. And what I think I would like to do, like I said, in the future, are these charity streams where I will go for maybe 12 hours or whatever it may be, like a really big chunk of time, and set a donation amount that we would like to raise, and hopefully you guys and myself, we can all contribute and raise money for these good causes. So that's something that I'd like to see in the future. But alongside with that is podcast. Now, I know this is kind of different, but I think it would just be personally fun for me and a group of my friends to start up a podcast of some sort. So, I mean, if you guys have any ideas for names, because we don't want to call it just like a podcast, we want to kind of come up with some like crazy show topic or like a show name. I mean, so if you guys have any ideas, go ahead and let me know. I am more than happy to hear your ideas and anything that you have to say. And also with that too, I mean, this video is a good topic too, but I mean, you could do this on anyone, to be honest, but feedback or criticism or anything like that is much appreciated from you guys. Like, if you don't like seeing something on the channel or you want something to change, just let me know in a good way. I mean, you don't have to go out and be like really, you know, stubborn and whatever it may be, but just be like, hey, you know, can you do this, or can you do that? Or just kind of tell me if you like the way things are moving, because feedback is what helps me know what you guys are interested in seeing, what you guys like watching and listening, and so forth and so forth. You get the idea. But what I was bringing about, like I said a couple minutes ago, was streaming. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about in this update is you guys like to see me stream, but at the same time, I like to pre-record too. So we're kind of in this weird mixture. And the thing is, right now, I've kind of figured out the slum for me to get a video out every day on a schedule. Now, that set schedule time for me is usually 11 in the morning, but my real life schedule, not YouTube, I'm talking about like work and college and all the other little knickknacks that kind of fit in the cracks there don't always allow me to accomplish my goals. So that's why it's really hard for me to stay consistent, which is one thing that I would really like to do in the future. But streaming, the reason I'm talking about this is it takes a good chunk of your day. It's super fun. I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys, meeting all of you guys, and even the new people that come in. It is honestly amazing and one of the best ways for us to get community interaction. But one of the other things is that not only is it time consuming, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a very good streamer. I don't care what you guys say, like, there's so many things that I still need yet to fix to get good quality streams, like the video and the audio. It's just such a work in progress. I mean, from the first time I streamed, yeah, that was bad, to where I am now, like, I have made improvement, but we still have such a long way for me to improve, which is something I would like to do in the future. And that's another reason why you guys kind of haven't seen me stream lately, is just because of that whole fact. I'm trying to figure out how to improve and make it better. And I know you're probably saying, well, you can't improve if you're not doing it, which is true, which would be streaming in this case. But the idea is I really like to pre-record, and I just like having a little more control, because streaming does get a little bit wild sometimes. But don't get me wrong, that's the fun in it. That's literally the fun. And plus you guys get to come hang out and everything else, and it's just a blast overall. But like I said, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I think I have had this video go on for way too long already. So, I mean, if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much. But the moral of this video that I want you guys to get across is I was just thinking last night about all these future goals that I would like to achieve that are not necessarily things I do need to get. They're just more of awesome things that could happen along the way. And I'm just very grateful for where I am on the channel, and having every single one of you guys is a community, and just any of you that watch my videos hangs out. You guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm just super thankful to have you guys as a community, and every single one of you that watches my content, and hopefully puts a smile on your face as much as it does for me making these videos, because this is just kind of one of my really, really big passions and pastimes. So either way, you guys, I think I've talked enough. I think your ears are probably bleeding right now with the amount of information and thankfulness I have tried to drop on you. But like I said, hopefully I can do some more of these in the future and get more on this personal level, which is something else I would like to achieve, where you guys get to know a little bit more about me. But either way, thank you guys so much. Thank you for being awesome, and thank you for sticking around and supporting me and becoming this big family that we are. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video. SixxFox out.